to Vivian, yeah? Oh, we get a flashback. You know, that might be rivaling the snakeskin joggers. It's gonna be Scuff City for that too. I take it back. Stop cooking. Get out of the kitchen. I think I almost threw up a little bit. Props to the voice actor. Oh, these kids are monsters. Oh my God. We're not gonna talk about how I dropped like half my frames when I started recording this video, because today we're finishing Barrier Tears. Not in this video, but just today. Hello, friends and gamers. So we actually are finishing something related to Barrier Tears today. We're finishing part A. This will be the part 4 video, part A. Hopefully the parts in part B aren't as long. I like the long parts, but I'm running out of time. It's Friday. I need to be caught up like tonight, essentially. It's 5 for me. I would like to be caught up with the main story tonight. So then tomorrow I can do God knows what, including the official definitive ranking of season 1 arcs. I need to do that. We need to finish Barrier Tears. It just got like kind of late last night and I didn't get a ton of sleep. I didn't get a ton of sleep last night either because it started thunderstorming and I was gonna sleep in. And then Wuthering Waves started drip marketing and I am so behind in Wuthering Waves, so I was caught off guard. Anyways, what are we doing today? We are playing as Hugo right now, so that's always fun. We need to talk to Vivian because everyone returned to the video store together and we're gonna have a chat. Vivian, but everyone. We also know that Hugo and Vivian are working together now. Didn't know that until last time. Canonically, we didn't know it canonically. Anyways, I am lagging. Just give it a minute. Give it a minute. It's the morning. Let it cook. Do I have room on my hard drive? I did not check that. Probably should have done that. I've already also finished my coffee already. So, oh, we have room. Okay, we're good. I really need to get another drive for my PC. That is neither here nor there. So, oh, actually, I might want to do that before Summer Game Fest. Ooh, I'm co-streaming a lot of those. Those are already up. Anyways, let's go talk to Vivian, yeah? Yeah? Like 2 steps away. We get to run around with Hugo, which makes me very excited. The height difference. Dear God. I don't know if I can do voices this early in the morning. It's not even that early. It's like 10 something. It's 10:50. This isn't even that early from when we usually do morning recording. It's not reaction recording. I didn't do reactions today because I was so tired, but still, I don't think I can do voices this early. So we'll probably get voices somewhere in the middle of this video, but right now it's not happening. At least not well. Okay, of course we just start with Vivian. She says, since we're already at the video store, should we ask Master Proxy to recommend some films? Hugo just says, my apologies, but I need to take my leave and go back and go take care of my art gallery now. Okay, so that's what we're playing as Hugo, obviously. We're gonna run off with him. Belle says, so you actually own an art gallery? Or a gallery in general. Hugo says, I also need a convenient social identity for various reasons. The title of gallery owner works quite well. I guess that makes sense if he is like loaded. Vivian says, all right, I'll stay with Master Proxy for a bit longer. Who's gonna tell her we're Faith and she still doesn't know? But Hugo, you've been oddly busy lately. You're not hiding something from me, are you? He says, well, shortly before, oh, we get a flashback. All right. This is just all, I mean, it is called Barrier Tears of the Past. So like, I should have expected multiple flashbacks of varying length in the past, but we need to find Casey, our intermediary. We are lagging super hard. It's because of this goddamn filter. I can tell you that right now. That is an interesting outfit, Casey. You know, that might be rivaling the snakeskin joggers. That might be up there rivaling the snakeskin joggers. Also, because we are so far into this, if I make a reference that you don't understand because you're just coming into this now, I apologize. There's been a lot of little in-jokes and things that I have just come up with while recording these videos, and we're so far into it that I don't know how to explain anything I am saying. I don't even remember the name of the guy wearing the snakeskin joggers. It's the Ravenlock guy with the snakeskin jogger. The pants that need to be burned. This might be a worse outfit. And it's because of the red shorts, white top thing. It's not that bad. It's also the shoes. The shoes are really not helping this. Like, they match the outfit, but not well. Anyways, I'm not even trying to give this man a voice. He says, if it isn't our dear collector, Mr. Hugo, long time no see. Oh my God, I'm also realizing I love like a bleach blonde hair, dark brow combo, right? Even my model, I have the light pink hair, purple brows. It's like, that's where the inspiration for that comes from. However, the dark facial hair with the bleach blonde is a choice. That is a choice. But Hugo says, I assume you finished the task. I can't read. I assume you finished the task I asked you to do, yes? Casey says, done as promised. I've already found buyers for the goods you gave me. No shortage of big names among them. Of course, I've also recommended your gallery to them as instructed and spread the word about it in the circle. The circle. Ba-bum. But getting rid of all this exquisite stuff so suddenly. You're not in trouble, are you? If you had funding issues, I'm also your guy. I've got friends who offer loan services, not the loan sharks. Not today, Casey. Hugo says, thank you for your concern, but my cash flow is very healthy, and I have more than just you as my middleman. In essence, I'm just looking to boost my gallery's reputation in the scene. Okay, Casey says, I see. Those rare pieces in your collection definitely caught a few eyes. I'm sure they're all looking forward to collaborating with you. And Hugo says, thank you for the kind words. All right, it's getting late. I should head off now. See you next time. That was very easy. But Hugo says, time to find that guy in quotations. I remember him mentioning that he would dress up in something more presentable this time. What is that supposed to mean? I don't even think I've ever been over here. Like this far. Oh no, I have been. I was like, have I ever been over here? They're going to the metro. So we're going to Lumina Square in the metro, and Enzo's remodeling shop Turbo is a specialized shop for automobile and motorbike remodeling. When you visit as a proxy, he offers Bangbu remodeling services as well. That is City Life tip number 15. I'm still reading these. We'll stop reading them in season 2, but I have to keep reading them for now. Soon. We will be free from the tooltips soon. I keep reading them like it's gonna do something for me. It's not. It's totally not. I'm not gonna remember any of this on come Sunday. I painted my, this is such an aside, but I painted my nails last night and they're all like glittery and I keep staring at them, even though I can't see it that well. I still can't wear glasses. This is a recurring thing in all these videos because I can't wear glasses still for weeks. Oh my God, I have to do Summer Game Fest without wearing glasses. Oh my God, I just realized that. That's unfortunate. It's gonna be Scuff City for that too. All right, I don't think this is our guy. This is the serious man. There's so many just like talking to people. And like, I get it. They're trying to pull a JRPG thing, but it's so much. Hugo says, when the musician's third string breaks, the gatekeeper whispers to me, in which hand hides the coin for the underworld ferryman. Oh, this is a Charon reference. Charon and, would it be Eurydice? It's probably just random bard, random fantasy bard. So this is, these are references to Greek mythology. The underworld ferryman, the coin, that's the whole thing. Charon ferries people through the underworld on one of the rivers. I can't remember which one right now. Welcome to explaining mythology badly. And the whole thing is that when you die, you're supposed to put a coin in your mouth, actually, so that when you pass on, you have a coin for the ferryman to take you to the underworld safely. I don't know why they specifically said hand. Maybe that's part of the code, but like that, it's obviously like a code phrase here. But interesting reference, because again, Zenless frequently references Greek mythology. Faith in and of itself is a Greek mythology reference, as well as Eos. So Helio. I mention this all the time. These are all Greek mythology references. So it's very interesting that this is just like pulled out of a hat, but it's also not surprising. The man says the left hand holds death, the right hand holds deception, but the raven has already flown away with the answer. Interesting. Ugh, I can't get over the embarrassment every time I say this. Hugo says it's quite poetic, isn't it? Is it, Hugo? The man says the meeting with Hartman has been scheduled. He'll be waiting for you in that same private suite. Or should I say, waiting for Hugo, the renowned collector and gallery owner. He acts like Hugo isn't his real name, not Hugo? Regardless, Hugo says, thanks, I knew I could count on you. And the man says, I have to ask, you're not looking to make the Ravenlocks your enemy, are you? Hugo says, if I am? And he said, oh God. The man says, not like I can stop you anyway. You've already caused a scene at the auction. That robe of heroes stunt. I can't believe you came up with that. Okay, so this man clocked it immediately. Hartman's been on the move lately. Organ trafficking case from before is linked to him too, which is so messed up that this is now a pillar of this quest. I also heard that they're dropping big money on some kind of drug research. Dear God, it gets worse. The corruption plots get worse. The Ravenlocks have always been a bunch of cold-blooded people. I'm gonna have to censor that. Doing all kinds of messed up things that make your blood boil and swept everything under the rug with money and power, leaving the victims with no justice. Here's my idea now, right? The Ravenlocks are falling out of favor, not just with the general public and debt collectors, apparently, but tops as well, is what's been mentioned. And I think with the general public, it's because they're doing some shady business and they're broke. So that's probably why the public doesn't like them. However, with tops, I have a theory that they're falling out of favor with tops for the sole purpose that they got caught. Like, people know about their shady business. Because I don't think tops would care otherwise. That's very, I have no evidence for that, but I'm assuming. Tops isn't upset with the Ravenlocks because they're doing shady business. Because Tops is always also doing shady business. They're just mad that the Ravenlocks got caught. And I'm pretty sure that's probably what, even if it's not mentioned, I would assume that's the, I don't want to call it tea, but I would assume that's what's going on. But Hartman, he's the worst of the bunch. Rumor says that he personally took out the previous heir and clawed his way to the throne. Hartman's forehead guy, right? No, that's Edmund. Hartman's the one with the white suit. Okay, I think. We're just gonna go with that. Hugo says, I know, relax. I don't plan on clashing with him head on. Yeah, because he's gonna use us to do it. The man says, you better not. I don't want to witness Mockingbird's folly of trying to crack a stone with an egg. We do have a lot less people on our side. Or I guess Hugo has a lot less people. It's him and Vivian. And I guess us technically now too, but I don't know how I got roped up into all this. Hugo says, I prefer to see it as more of a gambit. He's very few words today. The man says, I can never win an argument against you anyway. Don't forget, the Ravenlock family's in bed with those Exaltist lunatics. Well, I don't even care about the phrasing. Ravenlock is working with the Exaltists. That's probably why Tops is upset. They got caught for working with the cult. Who knows what awful scheme they've been cooking up lately. In any case, as your old friend, I sincerely wish you all the best. Hugo thanks him, and the man says, by the way, how is Lycon doing lately? Just unprompted. I haven't seen him in a while. So this man's from way back. What? I know you two split up, and it's been years. Oh, but it's been years. Are you still not over it? He's like, come on, chop, get over it already. Oh my God, this man. Hugo just says, don't know, don't care. If there's nothing else, I'll get going now. And the man is like, all right, okay, I pried. The students nearby seem to be having an intense discussion, and you hear a familiar name. Is it Faithen? It's Faith. Oh no, they're just talking about Mockingbird. Okay. I don't know who the excited student is, but the excited student, and I'm not even gonna try to do voices here, says, so that Mockingbird Phantom Thieves Syndicate only looks flashy, but hasn't actually accomplished anything, right? Dear God. Tops remains unshakable, and those big families are just a step away from getting total control. It's possible that even the mayor can't keep them in check. I do think there's a little bit of truth in that, because we're working for the mayor to get that core. Oh gosh, wait, so specifically so the Exaltists don't get their hands on it because they want to do crime with it. But the Ravenlocks were going to get their hands on it, and the Ravenlocks are working with the Exaltists. The Ravenlocks are also part of Tops. So like Tops is connected to the Exaltists in a weird way. I can't confirm that yet, but they might be. I'm almost thinking not though, because the whole thing with Vision is that they wanted to become part of Tops. They were not part of Tops, but were close to becoming part of Tops. And then they fell out of favor with the events of Chapter 1 and the Hollow incident there. The Pearlman incident specifically, if you will. So I'm assuming the Ravenlock method might be their plan B to get involved with Tops that no one knows about because nobody knows they're working together except the man we just talked to. Possibly? Or this was the whole plan all along? I don't know. But there is like a very loose connection between the Exaltists and Tops still, which is like more than a little bit concerning. That's gonna come back, isn't it? The doubting student says, but doesn't the mere existence of Mockingbird serve as some kind of warning? Yes and no, because if they think Mockingbird's bigger than it actually is, then yeah, it kind of is a warning, but also it's like two people. It's two people and two random proxy siblings they found on the street. Every time they release a crime warning letter, fear erupts among these evildoers. Okay, so there's that, I guess. They're making it look like Mockingbird has more people behind them than they actually do. Which they do, they have connections, but it's only Hugo and Vivian. Like, it would be a lot more believable. Like, you look at, like, the Phantom Thieves in Persona, and there's, like, a whole group of them. We don't have that many people. I would love if we did. I would love a whole group, like a Sons of Kaladin size, Phantom Thieves, Mockingbird group. But we don't have that yet. The excited student says, really? But what can they actually change? In the end, it's probably just a game. To the big shots, Mockingbird is like a fly. Annoying, but not deadly, so they just let it be. Not necessarily. I think the mayor knows about everything that's going on, but it's just like, it's all coming into place. The calm student, so we haven't heard from them yet, says, so what do you think should happen? And the excited student says, if you ask me, you have to dismantle everything from within if you truly want change. I think they're right, but they're onto something. Let them cook. They're a student, so like, let them cook a little bit though. Without power or influence, it's all futile. First step should be accumulating resources by any means necessary, and if possible, joining Tops. I take it back. Stop cooking. Get out of the kitchen. Stop cooking. Get out of the kitchen. That's it. After all, to establish a new order, the old one must be demolished. See, they're making points, but then they're like, we should join Tops. No, don't do that. Let's just get rid of Tops. But just like how creation requires destruction. This is true. The calm student says, that sounds exactly like something a villain would say. Not necessarily. Not necessarily, because I think they are correct. Like, sometimes you do gotta burn it all down. But, hypothetically, allegedly, in New Eridu. However, again, it always comes back to HoYoverse games never really have a true villain. Sometimes they do. I would say the Exaltists are like a true villain here, but even then, I have theories and doubts a little bit there now. But Sarah's still evil. The doubting student says if it's really possible to join Tops, many would probably defect immediately. Well, Astra's trying to get out. She's trying to earn up enough money so that she can buy out her own contract so that she's no longer associated with Odium, was it Odium? Who is, I believe, part of Tops. Odium is part of Tops. They're one of the mega corporations that are in that group, and she wants out. She doesn't want to be with Tops. She's trying to defect. It's very hard. She is trying. The calm student says, true. Who would turn down money? That's also, they make a point. We live in a society. Anyways, it's almost time for the meeting with Hartman. Time to go. I had 2 other people to talk with, though. Is it just like you pick a random one? I guess. So we have to go meet with Hartman. Wait, we're meeting with Hartman specifically? He doesn't know who we are. He can't. Hartman was the white suit guy, right? I think so. All right. The staff says your invitation has been confirmed. We're going up to the private suite. So this wasn't before. This was not before the auction, because we talked to the guy just now and it wasn't. That is white suit guy. Or is that forehead guy? I thought Edmund was forehead guy, because Edmund Hartman, it's like it doesn't roll off the tongue as a name. You know, like it could be. I don't know. We'll find out when we see him. No, that's not that forehead guy. Okay. I don't know which one's arrogant, but they both look pretty arrogant to me. This one says, you the one who has business with Master Hartman? Hugo just says correct. The man says, Master Hartman's time is extremely valuable, and he has graced you at this meeting amid his busy schedule. I sincerely hope you bring something substantial to the family. Hugo says, worry not. I stand here precisely because I have enough leverage. The man says, you'd better. All right, cartoon henchman. Ooh, okay, this one I don't have to read.
How about it? Will you work with me?
Huh.
Not bad. Let me be honest with you. I have the
he's just coming right out with it. Okay.
I am Mockingbird.
Why does he want the sacrifice core?
So it's you.
Because he mentioned it by name.
Never thought you'd be so bold as to come see me alone.
Well, probably because he's a vampire. You can just go like,
Relax,
Chomp.
my friend.
chomp.
As you know, if I can sneak into such a heavily guarded auction, then naturally...
Can he turn into a bat?
Easily slip away right now.
Because that would be cool. We don't know the vampire rules for this universe, okay? Anything can happen.
I can give you that sacrifice core.
I mean...
And what do you want in return?
I will preface this. I've said this in other Barrier Tears videos, but I actually do want us to fail with the sacrifice core. I don't want us to get it in the end. When we didn't get it in the auction, I did feel worried and bad. But in the end, I don't want this to end with us getting our hands on the sacrifice core, because I think it sets up the conflict for season 2 better if we don't have it. Because I have said this before for season 2, and obviously season 2 has started by now, so we all know if I was right or wrong or what. But for season 2, I really, really, really want them to kind of play with the idea of this core being able to create a half ethereal, half human man, person, thing, elder tor, demon thing that can just blend in with society. So kind of like a cryptid sort of thing, if you will. But I want that to kind of be our recurring big bad for season 2. And then in the end, oh my God, you find out it's from the Exaltus, which actually, now that everything we know about the Exaltus and who has what chess piece essentially in this fight, I think we'd probably be able to tell that the ethereal human man thing would be part of the Exaltus. I think we could probably tell that by now. But before it wasn't like that, but so I think we could probably tell. But when Hugo got his hands on the sacrifice core, I was curious what would happen from there, how it would get into the hands of the bad guys, quote unquote. And it's kind of starting to come together. I could see this happening where Hugo offers it to Hartman, like he just did. And I am assuming, I gotta open up playback for this because I need to visually see what's happening. Hugo gives him the sacrifice core. Hartman has it. They're working with the Exaltists. That's how the Exaltists get it. I didn't know if Ravenlock and the Exaltists were working together till today. So that changes that. That's how they get it. But also I feel like Hugo's playing a long game where he's not gonna actually give it to them, but I would love that to fail as well. But before I was like, I don't know how the Exaltists will get it, but it's that Ravenlock connection. Hugo's offering it to Ravenlock, and Ravenlock is going to give it to the Exaltus. That's exactly how that happens. Oh my God. I can't believe it. I can't believe we're doing this.
Well,
I have a very bad feeling, though, that this plan, the Exaltus plan,
in the world wants,
I have a bad feeling this part's going to fail. And so we will end up getting our hands on the sacrifice core. But I don't want that to happen because I want to have some variety in season 2. I don't just want to be fighting the Exaltus like through Sarah again. Or like whatever pawn they decide to use. I want like something more magical than that, I think. And that's why I want the Cryptid Man. We'll just call him a Cryptid, sure. And it could be it could be a Cryptid girl too. I don't care. I just want something fun.
Things you can give me.
I think I just keep saying Cryptid Eldritch Horror Demon Man because our big bad in season 1 was Sarah and her puppets. But like, let's switch it up. Come on. Give me something good to work with. Give me drama.
Certainly come to the right place.
I do think Hugo's lying though about the money power thing.
Big project. If things come to fruition,
Oh my God.
Ravenlock's status in tops will significantly improve.
Hartman has sounded so familiar this whole time. I just remembered what like the intonation of his voice reminds me of. And I think I almost threw up a little bit. Props to the voice actor.
At which point, I'll be sure to leave a spot.
That's on the voice actor for doing a great job for making me hate this man.
Outsider, you are precluded from handling any of our core business.
Like it's still a unique, it's a unique voice, but still.
Enough to set you up for life.
Hartman just gave me so much of the ick. But that's what he's supposed to do.
I have no intention of joining the Ravenlock family.
That's good.
In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty well for itself.
Don't bring up the art cat. That's your business.
I was hoping you could recommend me for tops.
Oh.
You want to join tops? That's easier said than done.
Is this because of what the kids said about dismantling from the inside?
Still requires significant
Was that like foreshadowing?
Just answer me yes or no.
Oh, now I'm curious.
Neither of us can afford to waste time.
So oh, I'm curious now. What's happening?
I understand. Yes, you have my word. But in exchange...
Is he actually?
You'll have to give me the sacrifice core first.
I don't know about that one, bestie.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
But I'm afraid I can't. I've already hidden it somewhere safe. A place nobody else but me knows.
Is he bluffing? I can't believe... I know that it's a red herring. There's like multiple red herrings, right? But I can't believe Hugo do that based on what some random ass kids on the side of the road said.
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbird.
Well, yeah, you should probably keep an eye out on everyone at this point.
Hartman, I should remind you.
Everyone has their own agendas.
You undisguised.
That's the whole point.
Coming from a phantom thief who's never publicly revealed his identity, shouldn't that be sufficient assurance?
But that's also like a card he's playing, you know?
Then you merely need to lift a finger to wipe me.
Like he's revealed his identity for a reason, and it's because of he knows what he's doing. I would assume.
You do make a valid point.
I don't know I don't know why he did it, but there's a reason. I moved my face too much. That really hurt my face. I keep thinking I am healed, and then I move my face in one weird direction, and surprise, I'm not. Anyways, Hartman calls over the waiter and pours out 2 glasses of some expensive-looking deep crimson liquid. Brother, it is wine. Drink responsibly. He lifts his glass and nods to Hugo before draining it in one gulp. That, I feel like, is not a safe thing to do in the current situation. Anyways, Hugo flashes a smug grin as he follows suit and takes a gulp. The smug grin is scaring me a little bit. Who spiked it and with what?
Having a drink before undertaking anything important.
Maybe it's not spiked. Okay.
Tradition. It's good luck.
Can you tell I consume too much like fantasy media where the wine is poisoned? Yes.
As an outsider, it's a real honor.
I'm like scared now. Like someone's gonna drop dead.
Your organization, are you?
Hypothetically, allegedly, a new Eridu.
Shouldn't all your companions agree to this deal first?
There's one.
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees.
Otherwise,
I'll get rid of her too.
That's a lie. I know he's lying about the getting rid of her. He's just playing a character right now. But saying that there's just one other person, I'll make sure she agrees. Buddy, you should have played it up that you have more people working with you. I'm just gonna say that right now, because if Hartman knows it's you and one other girl, that's gonna give him a lot of like, oh, we can take him out easily, even if they do cooperate. You can agree like, okay, you're part of Tops now, and then immediately like, like kick the bucket. So bad idea, but also he might be trying to give Hartman like a false sense of security that he can do that. He can take out Mockingbird easy because Hugo has other plans. Like that might have been a purposeful move. I 200% he's lying about saying I'll get rid of her too. Like that's a lie. He's playing a character to appeal to Hartman.
Seems you'll do whatever it takes to get.
He's a vampire. He's a great actor.
Great things lie ahead for someone like you. All right.
Like he's lying through his teeth. He's lying through his silly little fangs.
Contact you about what to do next.
Okay, Hartman. It's been half an hour. Has it been half an hour? Yeah. I just squint at my OBS.
That's
oh.
He's the one who killed Serena.
Who the heck is Serena? I don't even have to screenshot this one because it's off to the side of the screen. Cool. He is going through it. Poor kid.
She was the only one who was ever any good to him.
Oof.
That's how he repays her?
They're doing the same thing they did
mongrel always a
with
mongrel.
Vivian, with the talking.
To his eyes.
God, this is dark.
Father, we have to punish him.
This is why he's so jaded.
Serena had been ranking ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned her water so he could pass her.
The water poisoning, wait.
Pure evil. Typical for an impure bloodline. He should have been kicked out ages ago.
So this is like a private school or something. Here's the thing. The mention to, this could be throwaway, right? Must have poisoned her water. The smug grin, the wine. I'm starting to think he spiked it. Not Hartman. I'm starting to think Hugo spiked it. I don't know how he did it, but I think he did it.
Hugo, did you do all this?
Oh, ooh.
It was me.
Oh, he actually sounds quite young here now.
Killed her.
Because before he didn't.
Father, he must be expelled.
These
He has no right
kids.
to live under the same roof as us.
These kids are monsters.
Why don't we reunite him with Serena?
Oh, these kids are monsters.
Nobody would ever know.
Oh my god.
Hugo, well done.
Oh, but the dad is
My
proud of him?
children. How many times have I told you before?
Are they all vampire children?
In this world, only the most ruthless,
Yeah.
cruel, and unscrupulous of people.
Vampire Academy. All right. That's a book series, isn't it?
who is
I have
willing to
no
murder
interest in
his
reading it,
only
but
true loved one without
it's like one of the like book talk darlings right now, isn't it?
only someone
I need a
with the
water
means
break.
and the gumption
I almost took my water break while the
is
father was talking.
qualified to be my heir.
But I...
It's all over now.
I don't even, I'm just thinking about that now.
Results are obvious.
Vampire
The
school.
winner of this month's assessment.
Yeah, it's a vampire school. Interesting. That's
As
a
for the
lot
rest
to
of
take in.
Go to the usual place for the punishment you deserve.
Oh, that's a turn of events.
For this, I was number one.
As I've told you
They were
before,
number
there's
one. I
only
can't be
room
making
for
SpongeBob
one
jokes right
winner
now.
in
We really
this
can't be doing that.
family. You're still a loser,
Oof.
even if it's by the smallest margin.
This guy's a jerk.
There's no reason for a loser to exist.
I had a thought just now.
This is all for your own good.
I'm not gonna say it.
You understand?
I understand you though, Hugo. I do.
Receive your
all I'm gonna say.
punishment for the sake of the family.
This guy's horrible.
I understand. I'm sorry.
This man is horrible. Hugo, I get you. I get you, Hugo. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll hypothetically, allegedly innuendo.
Brought up some unpleasant memories.
Oh, because of like the family stuff, probably.
Won't be long.
Yeah, this is him reconciling with himself after playing in the act he did just now. Hitting stunned enemies with heavy attacks can trigger chain attacks. The number of chain attacks is affected by the strength of the enemy and the number of available agents in the squad. Number 33 combat tip. I'm not gonna remember that. That's a lot of information. It's not even a lot of information. It's just like, I'm not gonna remember that. So then after Hugo leaves, what happens? Are we still flashback? No. Oh, we're back in current times. Okay. We got Vivian back. She says, Roxy, you look like you have something to say. Oh, about the Chosen One thing. We're circling back to that immediately. Okay. Well, truth is, we've always wanted the chance to work with you. Hugo said you're the best proxy he's ever met. The chosen proxy. In other words, the chosen one. Okay, I'll believe you. I feel like that's a lie, though. There's something more there. By the way, are you free now? If you're not busy, would you mind taking a walk outside with me? Anywhere is fine. All right, so we're going to Lumina Square. Isn't Lumina Square far? Like, it's far, right? So are we going to run into Hugo at Lumina Square? That would make sense. I also really want lunch. It's 11:23 and I really want lunch, but it's a little bit too early for lunch. And we're still in the middle of part 4 of Barrier Tears. And I said we would finish part 4 today. We're finishing Barrier Tears part A, okay? About to start checking my email while we do this. I have so many emails. Why do I have so many emails? Anyways, can we click through? Yes, we can click through. We're taking a walk with Vivian, so I'm just gonna go where it tells me.
Escorting me here, Proxy.
But I'll stop when she starts talking. That's what we'll do.
It was quite eventful.
I probably shouldn't be
If I were to
stopped in the
head
middle
back
here.
now, I probably wouldn't be able to fall asleep.
Oh, she's so cute. There's Security Boo, or one of them, and the Security Boo.
You're a child that only brings misfortune.
Why are we bringing this up now, Vivian? I thought we talked about this earlier.
People have been saying that about me for a long time.
Okay, Vivian. I don't know how we ended up at Lumina Square from the random
used to
place. We
feel
just keep going back and forth.
resentful. But now that I think about it, it's perfectly normal for people to react that way.
Yes and no. People were being very mean about it, Vivian. There is that. I'm going slow because she might just throw out another line. No, okay, we're good.
Why do I only predict suffering?
I think that's just a Banshee thing, Vivian. The suffering?
If I could predict happy things, joyful things.
You're very
would
off to the
people like
side.
me
We'll do
a
that.
little more?
We love you, Vivian. Forget about the other people.
Fate truly is set in stone.
I mean, depends how you look at it.
I want to help these people avoid their miserable fates.
Even the dialogue on this part is like laggy a little bit.
For a time.
It's not as bad
I
here
thought
though.
that I was successful. That I could change people's destiny.
Oh, sweet, sweet Vivian. Is that it? We didn't? Nope. Okay.
It was all an illusion in the end.
I hate this overall dialogue. I really do. It's too, there's like too much pausing. That's it. It pauses for too long.
So, I was really happy you
Aw.
said that my abilities weren't a curse, but again.
I do still think they're kind of a curse, but I would never say that to her face.
Thank you, Proxy. I'm
It is
so
kind of
glad
like,
to have met
it's nice to know sometimes, but it's still kind of a curse.
You're
It
also a
sucks.
fan of Lord Phaethon. It's like we were fated to meet.
Oh, Vivian, sweetie. Who's gonna tell her?
I don't know why.
My mouse is so sensitive here, by the way.
I feel completely at ease when I'm by your side.
I'm not touching anything. It's
I
fine.
feel like I'm free from judgment, from blame.
That's true. Even if I think she's cursed, we still love her. Aren't we all a little bit cursed at the end of the day?
Like, I don't need to worry about anything. And can just be my own true self.
That's good. Vivian needed a friend like this. That wasn't Hugo. Because Hugo's
Perhaps
Hugo.
people really do possess an aura. And ours just so happen to be extremely compatible.
Vivian, what about the aura? God, if next patch Zenless brings up aura farming, I'm gonna be so mad. Because they've said these things before.
By the way, you asked me before about Hugo.
Yeah.
I don't really know much about him. He rarely
Interesting.
ever talks about his past.
I after seeing that one last
Judging from his
flashback, I
eye
don't blame it.
colors, you can guess he's probably the
I gotta
son of
censor
a
that.
renowned family.
I gotta censor
I
that.
think his mother was very worried about his different colored eyes, and even wanted to get rid of him at one point.
I mean,
But then his
Vampire?
family offered a huge price and bought him off his mother for some reason.
that's messed
And
up.
just like that,
That's messed up.
he moved from a leaky and drafty boarding room to a luxurious mansion.
It's messed up, but there's my thing with Mockingbird, right?
Is actually like hell for him. I think it's probably
That makes
because
sense.
The family treats him terribly.
Because it was like it was the vampire school. The thing with Mockingbird that I'm learning more and more as we learn more and more about them is that for Mockingbird, they took a lot of like YA fantasy tropes and just kind of threw them in there. And it works. It does. I'm having a lot of fun with it. But like, oh God, is it messed up? Because some of those YA fantasy tropes were messed up. They took like some of the worst ones. We're like, okay, here you go. Worse in terms of like drama. Not that they're bad in and of itself. Like, so I'm enjoying the angst, but God, they make them so angsty.
I digress.
Someone save these
He
two.
ran away
This is
and
why there's only two of them.
Lycon and his
They
master.
both have tragic
After that,
backstories that are just
they
so
formed
bad.
Mockingbird together and experienced a rare period of happiness.
I don't think that's
Until
correct.
Lycon's betrayal.
I think that there's details that are incorrect here. He ran away and ended up meeting Lycon and his master after that they formed Mockingbird. I had always assumed Mockingbird was pre-existing, and that's I wanted to call the man Kevin. His name wasn't Kevin, it was like Jack or something. We'll just say you use Jack as a placeholder. Jack, right? I thought there was more Mockingbirds, first of all. Jack was the guy who created it. He found Lycon, and then sometime later, they ran into Hugo. Why couldn't I think of that? Oh my God. That's what or something along those lines. Like there was Jack, and then there was other kids. But I guess not. It was just the three of them. That's weird. I thought there'd be more Phantom Thieves. I'm Persona brained though, so.
So, what's your take on Hugo?
I imagine I would still be wandering around now if I.
Oh, are we getting the Vivian lore? I would like
To
that.
me, Hugo is like just like an older brother.
Yeah, that
I've
was kind of the
always felt
vibe.
As though he's carrying some heavy burden with him.
Yeah. It's the trauma
That's a secret he's kept.
and the
from me.
patricide. Yeah, it's that
Something
too.
he'll never tell me.
Hypothetically, allegedly, I knew I would do.
Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel that
Yeah.
he's really struggling.
That's the trauma.
Even though he may say some extreme things. Hugo
I get that
isn't
vibe.
a bad person.
I do get that vibe. I don't think he's evil.
One day he'll tell me his secret.
Oh, we're gonna find it out probably by the end of
Until then,
part B at
I
least.
just have to wait. Wait and trust.
I feel like we're not. It's been 42 minutes. And I feel like we're not getting anywhere with this. So I'm concerned how part A ends. After chatting for a while, you say goodnight to Vivian. It's getting late, time to head back to the video store and get some proper rest. Because we haven't done that part 4 commission yet. So I'm curious now what is about to happen. Also, we have to talk to Wise. I was like, were we sleeping on the couch tonight? We haven't done that in a while. Wise says you came home late today. We had a chat about life with a friend. Looks like you had a nice chat. It's getting late, so let's call it a day. Once Vivian and the others get in touch, we'll have a lot to investigate. Will we finish part A today? Oh, it's immediately going straight into it. Wise says Vivian has contacted us. She said you'll be investigating the Hollow tomorrow, in addition to her, Hugo, Lycon, and Ambi. Okay, so that's going to be our team then, but also it can't be Hugo. So I guess it's just Lycon and Ambi. Will also join this operation. Again, they're shoehorning in Ambi. It's fine, whatever. We've already talked about this. I still think the shoehorning in of Trigger and Ambi is really, really weird. But I didn't hate the storyline that they did with that, so I don't really know what to say. She'll explain the details when she comes to pick you up at the video store tomorrow. But are you still planning on heading straight into the Hollow like you did the last few times? We are used to it by now, Wise. Let's do this. All right. With so many friends around this time, there shouldn't be as much risk. I'll wait for you at home then. No matter what, remember, safety first. Let's get some rest for now. All right, do we go immersive storytelling? Yeah, because I'm going to finish this up later if we don't. The next morning arrives, Vivian is here, and I haven't been recording long enough to call this a day on this video. Let me interact with 18 first. We're gonna do this really quickly, and then we'll go in the Hollow, and that'll be the video, essentially. So, Hetty's today. Just gonna go through like this. Oh, add, and then I need an advert, but I don't think we have adverts, so we'll just do enter the ether. Cool. Open and confirm. Ba-bum. There we go. Hello, Vivian. She says, good morning, Proxy. Long story short, we analyzed the locations marked in Bringer's notebook and found no pattern between the coordinates, but they all seem well hidden. Hugo suspects that we might find something stashed at the coordinates, but it's unclear whether it'll be pleasant or terrifying. It's probably gonna be terrifying. In any case, we need to investigate. Our destination today is the Ballet Twins. Awesome, I miss Ballet Twins. Let's head there together. Ballet Twins! I missed it, I really did. Blazewood and Ballet Twins are like, those were the locations for some of my favorites. I'm like, yeah. Let me grab my stuff. I never did that. It's been 40 minutes. I never grabbed my stuff. Let me just tap through everything. Get that. It didn't proc that when I logged in, probably because I'm in immersive storytelling, but I have to do all those. Okay, cool. I am kind of like stalling, I feel like. Just a little bit. Oh my god, wait, I hit the login streak! Bingo! We got a bingo! That's all I wanted. I got my bingo. Got my weekly bingo, guys. Actually, I've never gotten a bingo. I didn't know it was a bingo. I thought it was just a clear the whole board thing. It's a bingo! Oh, let's just teleport. Easy. I forgot we can do that. Besides Quick Assist, you can also use Defensive Assist and Evasive Assist to help on-field agents in combat. Quick Assist, Defensive Assist, Evasive Assist, and Assist Follow-Up are collectively known as assist attacks. Well, I don't know what the difference is, but that is number 27 combat tip. Triumvirate. I don't know what the difference between the assists is. That's gonna come back to bite me. I hope somebody else knows that. Okay, moving on. Ooh, chest. I haven't gotten you yet. Thank you. To the Ballet Twins. Let's get spooky. All right. Hello, Vivian. I'm not close enough. There we go. Oh, thank God I don't have to read.
We're the first to arrive. I thought we were running late. This might sound weird.
Where is everyone?
But it's nice to think about getting to work with you from now.
Oh, wait till she finds out we're
Faithin.
Faithin.
I feel so happy.
It's because we're friends, but wait till you find out we're Faithin.
Because we're fellow fans. Anyone who likes Lord Faithin can't be a bad guy.
I love her. We're just telling her we're a fan now.
Sure.
We're like, yep,
Of
that's right.
course,
We're a
Lord Faithin
fan.
is the greatest there will ever be, but you're definitely the best proxy I've ever met in person.
Vivian.
Hugo told me before that you're
Who's
really
gonna tell her?
sweet. And he said we'd get along great.
I feel like
I
Hugo
never
knows.
expected he'd be so right.
He knows that we're
By
Faithin,
the way,
but he can't
Would you like
tell
to
her.
come
He
by
can't
my
bring himself to
place
tell
if you
her.
have time later? I
Oh.
have a huge collection of Lord Faithin merch.
There's merch. There's merch.
Faithin, Lord Faithin doesn't have any merch out there, right? I mean, we don't even know what he looks like, for starters.
That's so funny.
It's all my own original merch. Like screenshots of old
She
Infinite
has
comics. I print them out and turn them into postcards.
That's so...
Avatars Lord Faithin's used, the music playlists they recommend. I've organized it all.
Huh.
I'd love to show it all to you if we get the chance.
This is so... This is so...
Well, I appreciate the thought.
I love her. I love her so much. She gets so excited.
What's taking those two so long?
So we're waiting for
Hugo
Lycon and
said he
Ambi.
had some preparations
Oh, and
to do
Hugo.
before entering the Hollow. I wonder how that's coming
Only 2 of these
along.
characters are playable. Dodge can be used twice in quick succession. After that, it will enter a short cooldown. Combat tip number 35. I knew that one. That one I did know. I did know about dodge cooldown because I am dodge and gamer number. What I called it something. Number 1 dodge assist. I had a phrase for it last night, like a throwaway phrase, and I forgot it. But I dodge a lot in combat, all right? Meanwhile, Hugo is preparing for the upcoming operation in another part of Lumina. I don't think we're gonna finish part A today. I'm gonna be so real with y'all because this is taking so long. Before the hour hits, unless we can get into the Hollow, I don't think it's gonna happen. But Hugo says, same old routine, shopping first. About time to stock up on chocolate. Anyway, this is so... What are we doing? We have to go to the convenience store. What's the same convenience store? He says, rations, bottled water, and those chocolate coins. Oh, chocolate coins! I love those. Okay, fine. I'll take all of them in a bag. Thank you. I think we need, like, I think if HoYoverse wants to do something really fun, I think it would be fun for the next, like, IRL collaboration thing, or like an event they do or something. Chocolate Denny's. I think it would be fun. Anyways, at this moment, a familiar figure appears. And it's Lycon! Okay, I'm not mad anymore. Hugo says, oh, what a coincidence. Lycon says, I didn't expect to see you here. I forget I forget how to do the Lycon voice. I really do. I'm gonna struggle this whole way through. I can't do either of their voices right. Hugo says, evidently, I didn't expect it either. Otherwise, I would have chosen a different store. Lycon asks if he's preparing for the operation, and Hugo says, are you blind? Kinda. He's a dog. He's colorblind. Like, really colorblind, Hugo. By the way, thank you for joining us this time and lending your combat prowess. If you could refrain from revealing our secrets to your dear master, that would be perfect. Lycon says, the manager went over this with me. You have my word that as long as your actions do not cause harm, I will keep everything secret. And Hugo says, how awfully kind of you. All right, I'm short on time, so I'll be off now. Enjoy your shopping. That was weird. This is so weird. They're gonna keep running into each other. All right, emergency meds from the pharmacy. I don't think I've ever been here. Emergency medications need restocking too. Guess I'll stick to the ones I'm used to. And at this moment, a familiar figure appears once again. Okay, this is kind of goofy and fun. Where they're doing like they have the exact same routine before like a mission of sorts, and so they're just going to all the same places because they're doing the same thing because this is how they were just like trained to do it. It's kind of fun. Hugo says, you know what, Lycon? If I were in your shoes and foresaw an awkward encounter with a former partner, I'd choose to go away. That's so mean. Lycon says time is short and this is the only pharmacy around. Besides, I don't see any need to avoid you. Oof. Hollows, these ever-expanding spherical realms appear out of thin air as a manifestation of calamity. Overflowing with lethal ether, they devour and corrupt everything unlucky enough to find itself within them. That is new error to wiki tip number 41. I think I got that one when I logged in earlier, so I did kind of read that earlier. Anyways, we are going to go tune our W engines on 6th Street with Lycon. How close do I need to get to you? Why would it? That keeps happening to me recently where I can't get close enough to a character for it to proc.
This is getting to be more than just a coincidence.
It is technically still a coincidence though.
You are actually
because they do the same thing.
If I was stalking you, you wouldn't ever know.
Overconfident as always.
Now they're beefing.
Haven't changed at all.
Now they're beefing.
We just make it a habit to check the state of our weapons prior to combat.
Like it's just they know what they have the same
for
routine.
that little reminder.
Oh, they don't want to be working together.
I didn't expect you to let me.
Or I guess Hugo probably doesn't want to work with
What
Lycon.
else could I do? Master Proxy would have insisted on having you.
Yeah, I mean, we need people to fight. I can't fight. We need people to fight.
Enjoy some pleasant conversation like this, without our weapons drawn. That is.
That's the aside.
It really has been too long. I still remember when we first established Mockingbird.
Oh God.
Indeed.
If they do another flashback this late in the video, I swear I want to have lunch. There it is.
Thankfully, Jack
Oh,
went in peace.
wait. I probably won't use this one as the thumbnail, but oh, they're babies.
He must have known about his condition
So
for some
that's
time.
the thing. Okay.
He even left us with instructions.
See, now Hugo sounds younger, so this must be before the patricide incident, hypothetically, allegedly, in New Eridu. This is before the patricide incident. So, yeah. He does sound more innocent, like, in younger here, but there was a time when it was just the two of them, it seems like. And it was literally just natural causes, allegedly. They are the Phantom Thieves, so, like, anyone's game. Hypothetically, allegedly, in New Eridu.
Passing peacefully in your sleep is the most natural way to go.
Hugo's so chill with it, though, that I feel like something more is going on.
Lycon, have you given it any thought?
Also, he might just be used to seeing people pass on more frequently because he is a vampire. He lives for a long time, I'm assuming. Again, we don't know the vampire rules for this world, but he's probably used to it in a really morbid sort of way that people who are not, like, living forever do pass on.
You mean about our guild for Phantom Thieves?
It's interesting because Lycon sounds younger, but in the way like they took away his accent.
Jack always supported the idea, didn't he?
It's okay that they did their own. They made their own Mockingbird faction.
How about...
Okay, so it wasn't Mockingbird before. So they did create Mockingbird. All right, that's the lore there. That's what Vivian got mentioned to earlier.
To blend in. The same way we don high society roles for ourselves when we're out on a mission.
All right.
Oh, oops.
All right.
I nearly forgot. You're a terrible actor, and you're always flubbing your lines.
Oh.
I guess we can rule out that name then.
It's kind of funny though, because I did say Hugo's a good actor earlier.
We're always just putting on an act, aren't we?
Yeah.
Slip up on our next mission.
He's not wrong.
We still ran missions together even when we didn't have a name.
Oh.
Having one now won't really make a difference.
They sound so young.
It does make a difference.
God.
And I don't just want a name.
Hugo.
I want Mockingbird to become a symbol. Like the sword of Damocles hanging over
all right.
everyone's heads. Striking fear into
that's relevant, I guess.
Cruel whenever they hear the name.
I don't know the Damocles lore, but I do know really good song that Sleep Token just released. I recommend it. I say just released, but this video is going up in like September, so it's been months. But I recommend Damocles by Sleep Token. It's really good. I think I almost cried, or possibly did cry the first time I listened to it. Wasn't expecting it. Sleeper hit. It's so good. But the thing is, I don't know my Damocles lore. I just know the Sleep Token song. So I can't even explain mythology badly. But yeah, again, here we go with like Greco-Roman mythology mentioned in
just like
Zenless Zone Zero.
This world isn't fair.
That's right. Yeah, they got a point.
So that's why we have to influence it however we can. And change things.
And so I was like, that's a relevant reference, because the goddamn Sleep Token's Queen song.
On the basis of not causing harm to other people's lives. That's also what Jack used to say.
That he did say that as well. And it's interesting because the two of them really embody the messages and like words of Jack. Also, his name is Jack. I didn't remember that correctly. But it's the two different sides of it. You have Hugo, who's like, life isn't fair. And then Lycon, who's fully is set on not causing harm to others for whatever reason. And that's what kind of ends up drawing them apart, is that they have these, they mirror Jack's views, but different parts of it, not the whole. So yeah,
of course
they prioritize different parts of those that viewpoint, and that's the problem. It's why they ended up splitting.
That sounded pretty forced. Don't forget, things don't end well for people who break their oath.
Interesting that Lycon says that, because I believe he's the one who breaks that off.
Good for my word.
And that's why Hugo repeatedly calls him a traitor and is very upset with him still to this day.
Well then.
The trust thing, though.
That Mockingbird will officially start flying.
The trust thing, though, because that's the thing. That's probably also why Hugo is so upset with Lycon to this day, because he trusted him and thinks he broke his trust. But however, I would argue that Lycon probably thinks the same thing about Hugo. When Hugo did the patricide thing, hypothetically, allegedly in New Eridu, I would lose trust in someone after that too. So there's definitely a lot going on here, and I think we need to talk it out cordially, please. Put the weapons down.
Deciding on our symbol.
They did decide on a symbol. It is literally the Hunger Games Mockingjay symbol. Commissions won't end immediately upon leaving a holo when you pause. You can log into the HDD system at the workshop to resume them. I don't know what number tooltip that was, but it was something. Anyways, Hugo and Lycon share a rare moment of peaceful reminiscence. Meanwhile, on the proxy side, the others joining the operation finally arrive. We are at 59 minutes. I think we're gonna end. Because this is all the epilogue, we're gonna just have weird cuts now, I think. Because if we go into the holo, this video is gonna end up being like 2 hours long. So I think we just are gonna have to cut it off here. We'll do a signal search, and then we'll take a look at the journey log. Unfortunately, we're not able to finish the part A yet. I am gonna finish, or do my best to try and finish most of Barrier Tears today. But we will be doing it on camera, and then I'm gonna have to like lock in tomorrow. But we will get it done. I need to have lunch. I'm starving. I'll come back after lunch, I swear. Let me just do my pull and go have lunch. Because if I don't have lunch, I'm gonna start crashing out really fast. I don't know if it's S or not. I can't read. It's a B. It's nothing. I said we're building pity, so it's fine, but I would like lighter, and I'm guaranteed. So like, I'm gonna still try to get lighter, but that is it for today's video. A little bit of a shorter one, but we've had a couple of pretty long Zenless Zone Zero videos recently, so the shorter one is fine. We're still not done with part A, which concerns me heavy. But like, okay, so I think the picture showed up because we started it. Who Stares into the Abyss? We'll finish that next time, and then we'll also be starting part B next time, just because of how it cuts. But also, this commission could be quite long. I'm not sure, so it might be fine. We might not start part B next time, but at the very least, we will be finishing part A in the next video and going from there. It's because I'm kind of down to the wire on timing here. This is where it's gonna start getting weird with the cuts. This has happened before with like Genshin events where I'll start cutting it weird because of timing, but I don't want to go crazy with it. And I deserve a shorter Zenless Zone Zero video. I say shorter, I've been recording for over an hour, but I deserve that. Yesterday I was recording for like an hour 40 on that last video. That's why I went to sleep after it. But I still have take issue with the pacing of Barrier Tears, but so far I've actually really liked the story. There's elements of it that I think are whack, but for the most part I've really liked it. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more and click the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. As always, I hope everyone is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world. We will finish part B next time, or part A. We'll finish part A next time, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys!